Hello and welcome back to another video of Dirt Poor Gaming. It's a little loud, still again because of my recording setup I can't actually change that too much. Although, listening to this, it sounds familiar. I think I may have seen this as I've looked for free music on different websites, so I think I've heard this before. I'm not judging, again, I was looking up free music, so if you can find music to use for your game for free when you can't afford to, why not? Before I start, I should say there might be random pauses in the video. I'm not feeling well in the slightest. I got this thing where sometimes I forget to take my medicine, and when I eat, I get sick. And I forgot to take my medicine yesterday, so my body hates me at the moment. So if there's any weird pauses and cuts in the video, it's because I just started feeling really bad and I had to pause for a minute. Also, I didn't say what the game was, but you've been staring at the title screen, so I think you can guess that it's Paranormal Entities. Or, as I was making fun of as it was loading up, Paranormal 3 lines, because there's no back of the E, the letter N, titties. That was stupid, I'm sorry. Anyway, you are Cliff, a college student who is a brand new freelance cameraman for the show Paranormal Entities, the number 2 rated ghost investigation show on the Hunting and Outdoor Cable Network. How many shows are on the Hunting and Outdoor Cable Network for paranormal stuff? Okay, you've been hired to inspect the St. Augustine Asylum for the mentally ill. Oh, that's never good. Asylums are horrid places. I bet this is going to be a fun experience. You will go into this facility, follow the producer's instructions, why is the producer capitalized, don't know, through a radio earpiece, then keep your camera on and try to make contact with the spirits inside. If nothing happens, you get 500 for your time. That's for a night? What? Hold on, you're a freelance and you're getting 500 for a night? This is a pretty good gig, Cliff. You got a good gig, jeez. If you manage to get some amazing footage of real paranormal activity on your camera, comma, can I scroll? I guess not. I love that cello. Did I click on it? It froze.
Cliff, welcome to the St. Augustine's Asylum for the Mentally Ill. My producer Tom said good things about you. In your backpack is a flashlight, a voice recorder, an EMF, and a couple of little fun occult things. We'll let you know when to take those out. Ready to pay off some of those college debts and beer tabs? Well, of course you are. And when you're ready, enter in through those front doors.
Low poly Jesus. This is, oh gosh. I don't want to hit the escape key just in case there's no thing that just backs out of the game, but the sensitivity is pretty high. Also, I just saw the flashlight is not rested well in my hand, so it jiggles a little bit. That is a low poly Jesus. That's something you might actually want to splurge a few polys on, at least on the face. You know, if it's something right in the middle like this. But this is not much of an entryway. Gosh, it's so floaty, not floaty, like fast. Okay, human, kind of like with the face. Ooh, I can see through myself. For my experience of watching Ghost, is that a dog? What am I looking at? Is that the organs of a person? Its hip is so backwards. Like he's like thrusting it back. This diorama is thrusting it back for some reason. There is not enough graffiti in this place. This is not a proper abandoned asylum. There should be graffiti everywhere. A 666, a pentagram. I don't know. Found cat. That's from an image online that I really like. Why does an asylum have these as the images? It's creepy.
locked. It can get a little sticky sometimes. So here's the story behind the St. Augustine's Asylum for the Mentally Ill. It was founded in the 1880s, closed in the 1960s, and a lot of nasty stuff happened here. I mean, this place is only supposed to house around 500 patients, but at its peak, it was around 3,300 patients in here. I mean, the place was, less of a hospital and more of a place where you dropped your problems off and hoped they disappeared.
I mean, that's what these were. To not sugarcoat it, yes, asylums were 100% like that. And so this is why they did the Jesus. They just copied and pasted the Jesus on these little ones. Honestly, which is why it's so low poly. I would have just had these not have Jesus on this and just be the crucifix, because that'll keep the poly count down of just being the, this, which has a few polys in and of itself, but then you could have so many on that main one, which would have a better first impression. But no, yeah, gosh, asylums were like, it was, you put people who are quote unquote hysterical or insane or some other third thing. But really what it was is, here's someone who just might have a mental illness, might just, act a little funny. Maybe they're just your grandma and you don't want to deal with them anymore. Asylums quickly became things that you just got rid of people at. I just walked through that bottle. Hey, look, a Bible.
In the end, this place was sort of against what the Bible's supposed to teach. I mean, there was no love here, no grace, no healing. The patients were not here to be rehabilitated. Ordinary people just wanted them gone from public. They shoved those with non-threatening mental conditions or those deemed inappropriate to society together with legitimate psychopaths and murderers and other violent monsters, and basically said, let God sort it out. The atrocities in here are just too much to count. The death toll was unreal. The violence, the disease, the abuse, nobody cared. And once you came to this place, you never left.
So far, still extremely accurate. For some reason that has like a shadow over it, like it's hovering. But, yeah. People are horrible, honestly. Because that is just what asylums were. It started as a place where you would put mentally ill patients, like legitimately mentally ill people, sometimes criminally insane, sometimes people with something like Down syndrome. Which nowadays, that's just a person who has a special condition. You don't need this horrible type of place for it. You just need a place to have them get the proper care they need. They weren't getting it at this place. Some of them, they would...
This is where the 100 hallways patients would convene, and we heard that the patients pre-1920 actually received decent care. Then the war hit, the depression hit, and then the budgets all fell apart. The room you stand in once healed 20 patients in need of attention, and by the end, 150 patients have passed through this room, naked, starving, attacking each other at random, flaying themselves with metal wires from their beds. Be careful where you step.
But, yeah, there were cases where...
Alright, this is a good place to start. I want you to take out your voice recorder, and I'll hopefully be able to awaken this place. Okay, spirits of St. Augustine, please reveal your presence to us. Show us that you are in this room. Feel free to interact with anything, or speak to us. Use your words, use your voice, and let us know that you're here. Okay, play that back. Just know that you're here. Nothing. Alright, let's try that again.
But yeah, there were cases where after they went in for reforms and stuff like that, well, I say reforms, most of them got closed down because of how they were. People would report where there were people who were physically disabled. They couldn't walk or move for the most part. And they were in their bed basically only. They existed in their bed, not being tended to, barely being given food, not being taken to the restroom, either for a bath or for the toilet. So they would have to defecate on themselves and urinate on themselves. And it's just a horrible thing that is honestly horrific. And it makes me so sad every time I watch like Ghost Hunters or Ghost Adventures when they go to asylum, because they are always like that. I've never heard of a good asylum. Sure, there are some nurses who actually cared for the patients, but that was not the normal. And it's so depressingly sad that people are like that. It's honestly horrible.
Alright, let's try this. Ghosts of St. Augustine, please let us know that you are still in this hospital. I give you permission to reveal yourself. I give you permission to come to life. Just give us a sign that you're here. Tell us where you are. Speak to us now into this microphone. Alright, check that. Now into this microphone. Alright, let's try one more spot.
But no, if ghosts are real, I'm on the fence about it. They might be real, they might not be real. I like to think everything through scientifically. It's really hard to scientifically prove ghosts, but you can't technically say they don't. You can't prove that they don't exist, so it's really hard. So until you can get evidence of either way, I will be on the fence. I kind of hope they don't, for the sole fact that means all the ghost stories are true. And I'm not saying like, oh, the ghosts are out to get us, but I'm saying like most ghost stories are. This person was tortured to death and their spirit is lingering on, not knowing what to do. And that's sad, honestly. That's just really... This is a depressing... This is supposed to be scary. Why am I getting all up in the feels here?
Ghosts of St. Augustine, you're all a bunch of ghoulish pricks. Show up or piss off. Whoa, did you hear that? Play that back. Pricks, show up or piss off. Alright, looks like we got an investigation. Alright, I want you to go down the morgue hallway, and we're going to continue our investigation in the other gathering area.
He's a producer for a TV show. He's probably going to be a jerk in one of these things. But again, if there are spirits who are lingering in on this type of facility, there are the people who are in pain and live such a horrible life. I would never, ever try to say stuff like that to get on their nerves, because that's just sad. I don't...
Okay, the 4 areas you need to visit to fulfill your contract. The E-Social area is the first on the list. This is the area where the inmates who were deemed a danger to society would convene. You'll go to this room and perform a summoning ceremony. So walk into the center and we will begin.
This cardboard looks wet. It looks... And that might be, on purpose. I'm not... That cardboard is phasing into more cardboard. But no, it just looks like it's a little wet. Okay, yeah. Looks like they did a trick. Rather than all these boxes having their own hitbox, there's just an invisible wall. Which is just, it's easier. Why do it all? I forgot, I didn't hear where I'm supposed to go.
This is the entrance to patient cells 200 through 219. We're talking extreme bipolarism, schizophrenia, dementia. Not necessarily dangerous, but it could be a challenge for society. Dang, the door's locked. This sucks.
Yeah, these are some of the people who would just unfortunately end up here. your grandma with dementia, you'd be in there. My great-grandma, she passed before I was born, but she had dementia. My current grandmother, her daughter, my living grandmother, her daughter is afraid of possibly having caught it, since it not caught it. It's whatever it's called. Can I run? Nope. That's a little bit reassuring.
This is the entrance to the patient cells 220 to 240. This is where they kept the lunatics, the murderers, the sociopaths, the worst of the worst, including Clive the Peeper Johnson. You'd think he would be a pervert with a nickname the Peeper, but the truth is far worse. He was extremely manipulative and very intelligent. He was a murderer and a memer. Most of his victims could never identify him because he managed to convince them to gouge their own eyes out with metal wires and even their own fingernails. He came here due to legal loopholes, and when the facility went off the rails and the doctors stopped caring, he jumped into action. The patients who didn't listen were tortured, and the ones who did wandered around the facility, blind, screaming, and in constant fear. This door's locked too. Let's just start the ceremony.
Yeah. That seems kind of typical for this type of place. Also, I keep thinking the door placards are eyes, and it's creeping me out. And as in typical fashion, I'm playing this at 10:30 at night, as I'm by myself at home. What am I doing?
Spirits inside
What
this
the
asylum,
feck?
we know that you're here. We release you from your restraints. Come forward and live again. This person is no longer shielded from the realm of the dead. You may be seen, interact, and manipulate him in any way as you see fit.
I'm sorry?
Don't just stand there. Go check it out.
I don't know why, but that it's like right at the back of my nape, and that was not fun. Did I miss a jump scare? Oh, bed! No! Don't try to attack! Oh. Is that a keypad? Wait, these all have keypads. That's weird. Not boxes! Fragile! It said it was like 1880 or something like that. I gotta check this room first. You want me to take a seat? Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Oh, there's a bed in the way, and I'm too weak to move it, despite it being just a bed frame. It must be because my arm is broken. Look at that. That's broken. No one can bend their wrist like that. That's part of the. Excuse me. Are you one of the patients here? You should probably move on. No eyes, don't see. Cut him out, Pepper Peeper. I thought it said Pepper, not Peeper. Get out, die, run, death, Peeper, not Pepper. Eyes, get out, or sorry, no eyes. Well, I can't run.
Get the hell out of there. Just go to the front door and get out.
I can't run! You didn't give me the ability to run!
Alright, get out of this hallway and take your second right.
Oh, so go the way I came?
Damn it. Oh, okay, there's a staircase. Take the staircase up to the second floor, and you should be next to a fire escape. You should be able to get out that way. So go up the staircase.
Where the fuck's the staircase? Oh, is it this one?
Crap. Okay, we need to. Let's go get something to pry this door open. Go back downstairs. I bet you there was something downstairs we could probably use. Hold on. That staircase wasn't there before. This place doesn't even have a basement. What is going on? Alright, just... I don't think you got any other choice. I think you gotta make your way downstairs.
Okay, so he's watching me. I also just noticed it's only been 2 minutes since I said what time it was. Don't like that, don't like that, don't like that, don't like that. Don't like that, don't like that, don't like that, don't like that. I do not like that one bit. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another octagon. Octagon. Pentagram. Octagram. Octogenarian. Excuse me. Are you okay in there? You shouldn't twist your neck like that. You'll get a whiplash. Okay, I just want you to be safe. Have your eternal suffering at least be pleasurable. that was a double entendre. Well, not double entendre. A double negative. Or oxymoron. That's the one. What? Is this one of them games? Or did I just not click on a door? Oh, yep, it's one of them games. I heard something to my left. I always go right. Why? I don't know. Just 'cause. I wasn't expecting a bloody witch like woman to appear there. That kind of startled me. Sometimes I kind of wish I did face cam. Other times I didn't, because my hands react a lot more than my face does. So in my face, I got wide-eyed. I was like, oh, and I got like happy looking because it's like, oh, a scare got me. But my hands freaked the feck out. Like, you saw that? Oh, yep, it's one of them games. No eyes, don't see. Nya, 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 nya. Where's it dripping from? Oh, can I touch the blood? I can't back up. No eyes, you need to... Honestly, wasn't expecting her. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. No eyes, no eyes. You need eyes to see. What am I looking at? I think these are just actual things I got off the internet. Which, if so, makes it a little creepier. Oh, hey, I'm on the other side. That's good. Is that an operating room? Okay, this way, I guess. Oh, an office. Man, they,
Alright, confession time. It's about the eyes. I kind of had this from you. There's an urban legend, and I repeat, it's an urban legend about the peeper, Clive Johnson. You see, there was a patient who suffered from dementia and swore that Clive was more than just a mere man. And he would kind of haunt this patient all throughout the day. You know, rampant hallucinations that progressively got worse, but at night he never saw the peeper. Then he discovered that if he closed his eyes, he could escape Clive. But whenever he opened them, Clive would be there, waiting for him and getting closer and closer. Eventually, the patient used a fork and he blinded himself. And while he was soaked in his blood from his sockets, he screamed to the entire hospital that he was free, he was safe. And a week later, 2 more patients charged Clive with stalking them, even though he was confined solitary. I mean, it's crazy. They took their eyesights too. This pattern didn't stop. I thought it was BS, but based on what we've seen tonight, I'll pretty much believe anything. So, try to get the hell out of there, and if it gets too intense, try to shut your eyes.
with pleasure. There are eyeballs right here. This blood looks like clay. It's weird, because everything looks pretty good. Like, this chair looks pretty good, that table looks pretty good, this desk looks really good, these papers look pretty good. Randomly, the blood looks like clay. The desk lamp looks good. I can kind of see the geometry, but I'm not going to complain about that. You can kind of, if you look closely, you can tell it's just smooth shade, but again, you got to save them polygons where you can, man. Oh, my flashlight went in. Oh, hey, the thing's gone.
Damn flashlight broke. I can't use that anymore.
What? What now? No eyes, no eyes. You need eyes to see. No eyes, no eyes. I need eyes to see.
Run!
No eyes, no eyes. I need glasses to see. That's the wrong thing. Oh, this is the thing from the intro. Hi, ladies. No eyes, no eyes. I need glasses. I keep doing glasses accidentally because it's the real one. I need eyes to see. Ah! It's a fork.
You got a choice. Either he gets you, or you're gonna have to cut him out.
Oh, it's a, I don't care. Ah!
Holy crap, man. I can't believe you just did that. You freaking gouged your eyes out with a scalpel. Are you alright? I know you're not, huh? Holy crap. Alright, we're getting a picture from your camera. Bad news is it's pitch black. There's no light. Your room, there's nothing I can see. The flashlight went out, and we don't even know where you are. I'm not going in there. Are you going in there? I'm not going in there. Hell no.
Call the police.
If you can't feel anything, I'm sorry, but we're not coming. I'm sorry, man. I have to go. I'm sorry.
Oh. Oh. Thank you for playing. Please leave a review on the page and let me know your thoughts about the game. My name is Al Heck, and I made this game in 10 days for the Scream Jam 2020 event. My friend John and I founded GameDevHQ.com. We believe game development is an amazing skill and a great tool to tell stories. If you ever wanted to learn how to build a video game, we would love to show you how. This entire game was built using GameDevHQ training, and I guess you can finish reading that. I can't. Wow. I mean, you can call me. I called it earlier. The producer is usually a bad person. I knew it. This is one of the most fleshed out games I've played in a while. Wow. And I like when games don't just say, "Oh, you have to have a happy ending." You don't have to have a happy ending. Wow. Wow. Jeez. That was a bit more of an emotional ending than I was expecting it to be, where you're just like, I was like, okay, I guess I gotta stab my eyes out. I guess. It's that or get killed by the dude or haunted by the dude forever. But then the producer just leaves me? What a D-bag. At least call the cops. Gosh. No, honestly, I liked it a lot. Wow. I'm at a loss for words because it was really good. The jump scares were good. Those two got me. The other ones were fairly standard. I liked when you looked up and she wasn't there. You're like, where'd the blood come from? What am I supposed to do now? You look up again. Oh, she's there again. She's there now. It was good. No, I don't really have any complaints about it other than what I pointed out. No, it was great. I loved it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. You know, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Especially if you somehow made it this far, you probably enjoyed it at least a little bit. You know, if any of you enjoyed the content, you might want to leave a subscribe. And, you know, always change your mind later. And I guess there's also the bell icon thing. Still not 100% sure what it does. I haven't actually looked into it. I don't know. But, no, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I do hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.